Aloha kako. My name is Robin Baird. I want to acknowledge my co-authors, in particular Annette Harnish, who has really done the bulk of this work and is leading a publication on it. I also want to acknowledge our funding sources. For fieldwork, NOAA Fisheries and the U.S. Navy have primarily funded our work over the years, and for our photo catalog of bottlenose dolphins has been funded through a grant from the Pacific Island Fisheries Science Center. I also want to acknowledge a lot of community scientists and other researchers who have contributed photos to our catalog. Now, there's only a single at-sea aquaculture operation in Hawaiian waters. This is located off the west side of Hawaii Island, was set up in 2005, and farms high-fin amberjack, locally known as kampachi. This farm involves a number of net pens that can be raised and lowered in the water column, located about a kilometer offshore in 60 meters depth, just off of Makako Bay, and has the capacity to produce 400,000 kilograms per year. Now, the Kampachi farm lies within the range of 4 species of resident odontocetes: common bottlenose dolphins, spinner dolphins, pantropical spotted dolphins, and an endangered population of false killer whales. Makako Bay is also a traditional spinner dolphin resting area, and pantropical spotted dolphins sometimes join in with the spinners. Up to 90% of the Kona spinner dolphin population is known to use Makako Bay. This map on the left shows our survey effort off the island of Hawaii and the bottlenose dolphin sightings with the Kampachi farm. Our work in Hawaii is a multi-species effort. It's been ongoing since 2000. We spend about 2 months a year on the water using a variety of different research techniques. And while the work that I'm going to talk about is focused off Hawaii Island, our sightings of bottlenose dolphins, spinner dolphins, and other species around the rest of the main Hawaiian Islands are also relevant for interpreting our results. We have 371 bottlenose dolphin encounters from our work, 137 of them off Hawaii Island. We've also had over 1,100 bottlenose dolphin encounters contributed by community scientists and other researchers. Based on photo identification and genetic analysis of biopsy samples, 4 demographically isolated insular stocks of bottlenose dolphins have been recognized in Hawaiian waters. The abundance of the Hawaii Island resident stock was estimated at 136 individuals in 2018. Bottlenose dolphins first began to appear at the farm site in October 2006, with 1 or 2 animals showing up every day or so and occasionally larger groups, and there were reports of farm staff that were feeding bottlenose dolphins there in the early years. Now, we're asking a variety of questions. Why are the dolphins using the farm? How many dolphins are associated with the farm, and is that number increasing over time? How likely is the behavior to spread among the bottlenose dolphin community? And in particular, how the dolphins that interact with the farm fit into the larger dolphin social network. And lastly, do the farm-associated dolphins engage in aggressive interactions with other cetaceans more often than non-farm-associated dolphins? First, I'm going to show crawl output from 5 satellite tags deployed on bottlenose dolphins off the island in 5 different years. These tags lasted from 15 to 30 days per tag. And what they show is that bottlenose dolphins range broadly around the island. Also, if you zoom in on the right, tagged individuals regularly pass by the location of the farm. One individual that was tagged in 2014 spent just about 1% of its time near the farm, but was later photographed there repeatedly in 2016 and 2018. Based on video contributed from various collaborators, we know that bottlenose dolphins appear to be feeding on escaped fish from the farm, and they're also encouraging fish to escape. This bottlenose dolphin is going to perform a maneuver here that will actually cause this gate on the net pen to open up a little bit, and you'll see one of the kampachi escape. This type of behavior has been observed on a number of occasions. From photo identification, we've documented 36 individual bottlenose dolphins at the farm. The encounters at the farm represent from 4% to 50% of a particular individual's sighting history. And both male and female dolphins have been documented associated with the farm based on genetics or observations of morphology, but no females with young calves have been photographically documented at the farm. The discovery curve on the right suggests that there's continued recruitment of individuals to the farm. You'll see some of the years noted. 2018 is the beginning of 2018, and then 2019 is the beginning of 2019, and so on. And you can see that the line is starting to slow down, but still increasing steadily. We also believe that we've had incomplete sampling of farm-associated dolphins. This is a social network of the insular population of bottlenose dolphins off Hawaii Island. The farm-associated individuals are all in this main cluster of the social network. And while they are spread broadly in the network, there is also some clustering. The points here are color-coded, so those in orange are dolphins that have been seen at the farm repeatedly for more than 5 years. Yellow are those seen repeatedly at the farm, but for less than 5 years. In green, those seen just once at the farm. All farm-associated individuals have been directly associated at some point within the same social cluster. This shows the standardized lagged association rates of association data, and it suggests that farm-associated dolphins have less enduring relationships with the rest of the population. The dashed line represents the standardized lagged association rate of farm associates with all other animals in the social network, while the solid line represents the rates for non-farm associates with all other animals. In our work, we've only witnessed an aggressive interaction between bottlenose dolphins and another species of odontocetes on a single occasion. That was one bottlenose dolphin that was harassing 2 melon-headed whales off the island of Hawaii in 2010. But aggressive interactions from community scientists' sightings were first reported in 2016, and all of those cases have occurred off of Kona. There was one case at the farm of bottlenose dolphins separating a spotted dolphin calf from its mother, another case of bottlenose dolphins harassing a group of endangered false killer whales, and 5 cases of aggression directed towards spinner dolphins. Aggressive interactions directed towards spinner dolphins, spotted dolphins, and the false killer whales when the identity of the bottlenose dolphins was known, which is 6 of the 7 cases, all involved farm-associated dolphins. We've documented over 300 sightings of bottlenose dolphins and over 300 sightings of spinner dolphins from among the islands, and in our work we've never seen the 2 species together despite the fact that they overlap in their ranges. But the encounters that have been documented with both species together have all occurred off Kona and reported by community scientists. This video is taken by a tour operator off Kona. It shows a much larger bottlenose dolphin interacting with a spinner dolphin. The spinner has fresh tooth rakes on its dorsal fin and the tail flukes are tattered. And this type of aggressive behavior has been documented in all 5 cases of spinner dolphin interactions, and in one case the spinner dolphin ended up moribund at the end of the encounter. What we believe is happening is that the farm has created a fixed food source for bottlenose dolphins. It increases their time in the area and likely reduces the amount of time that they need to spend foraging, all in close proximity to a population of resting spinner dolphins. Makako Bay actually has been abandoned the last few years by spinner dolphins, and the aggressive interactions that have been documented in recent years have been occurring elsewhere along the Kona coast. Interactions with other protected species are also occurring. For example, this bottlenose dolphin was trying to get the fish from this monk seal. Now, the implications of our results, primarily that unintended consequences to protected species should be anticipated with at-sea aquaculture operations, with plans in place both for monitoring and mitigation. Other man-made structures in the marine environment may also act as fish aggregating devices, potentially attracting dolphins with the potential for unintended consequences on protected species. This could include wind farm development, for example. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions, please contact either Annette or myself. Mahalo.